out, Noctus here, playing D&D with Shaun, Kenny, Soul, me, and Vamps. I don't know why I said me. Whatever.
Obviously.
So.
And me! And me! And me!
We dealt with the No Monkey Mafia.
Got the gauntlets.
Got the gauntlets.
Found out that I was not the chosen one, but the default one.
Yes. the default choice.
I have a cat sitting in front of me.
And I've decided to fuck off back to the entrance of the cave. To be let out by the rock golem.
Alright. Let's ring the bell or whatever the fuck we need to do.
We need to start a ritual. Everyone gather around the fire and sing Kumbaya, my lord.
I will push you into the fire.
I was gonna say Kumbaya. I'm glad you did.
Kumbaya.
Kumbaya.
But first, today's D&D sponsored by Nord Shadow Legends.
We're sponsored by North Mythology?
No, the Nords. You know?
Skyrim belongs to the Nords!
The ones that own Skyrim.
So, yeah, the Empire fell, and then the Oblivion Crisis happened. My great-grandfather, Hans Fuckbeard!
Yeah, basically. Anyways.
Welcome to today's podcast.
Anyways, you do the thing. The golem lets you out.
Nice.
Notices that Mr. Druid has the platinum gauntlets now. So you found the treasure.
Yes.
Oh god.
Very good, very good.
You okay?
He leads all of you to a boulder, but kind of motions towards Sean's character and goes, "Try it out."
Alright. Let's see how bad I fail this.
Do it.
I'm gonna do it. Just watch.
Are you trying to hand that to me? Or?
No.
Okay.
No, he's holding it so that he can read.
Okay. What's up?
Let's see what these... Quote, funky gauntlets of titanium.
Did you get your leave already?
They're not made of titanium. They're made of platinum.
I was told titanium.
They're made of whatever metal that is shiny and whatever.
They're made of platinum.
So they're made of beryllium.
Meteor shower tonight.
They're not a reference, I swear.
But you're probably not going to be able to see
not
it.
a reference, I swear.
Because we never get anything cool.
No.
Ah, yes, referentium. The strongest material out there. Alright, Hotshot, how's a 15 sound?
I was like,
I
food?
mean,
While
considering
I'm currently eating food?
you didn't need to roll, it sounds
More
fantastic.
food?
I was fully expecting you to make me to
More
roll.
cinnamon?
You go to lift up the seemingly gigantic boulder, and it feels as if you're honestly lifting a small child.
Right.
Exactly what I would do with a child.
You have the silver
What would you do
No.
if there was a child right in front of you?
Remember, silver only lets you pick up small objects.
Yeah, I know.
Gold
It
are
was
the ones that allow you to pick up everything.
Do I even weigh
And then
anything to
everyone
you?
roll for dodge.
No, it's like carrying a couple of
No.
grams.
That was the joke.
No, you just kind of casually yeet it down the mountain.
Sorry.
You hear off in the distance. Oh God, there's another rock slide.
Sorry, Dave. Not my problem.
I didn't do it.
Yet. Where's another boulder? We could eat.
Well, I mean, there is a boulder. So they're blocking off their favorite grub spot.
Pansies.
Let's take the boulder and push it somewhere else. Like, preferably down the mountain.
I like how you called them a pansy for protecting their food.
I know, right?
What a bunch of pansies for not wanting to starve.
They didn't put the boulder. They didn't put the boulder there.
Oh.
That's why we had to get the fucking gauntlets.
Yeah, I know.
Congratulations.
I called them pansies because they couldn't move the boulder.
Let's just take our problems.
I don't
and
remember what
push them
happened.
somewhere else.
All I know is that we were just trying to get the gauntlets. I don't remember the
Congratulations.
schematics of it.
In throwing the boulder that was blocking the entrance to their favorite grub cave,
Grubhub.
you
Why are
have
these
managed.
motherfuckers eating grubs?
Wouldn't it be a lot easier to call it Grubhub? Or would we get copyright strike?
You have managed to plug
Makes you
up
want
an
book.
active volcano with a giant boulder.
Caterpillar rave.
I'm sure that won't cause any problems.
What? No, not at all. When I say active, I don't mean actively erupting. I mean it could erupt at some point.
So Yellowstone.
Pretty much.
We know Yellowstone isn't going to erupt ever at all.
In our lifetime.
Yeah, not in our lifetime, most likely, hopefully. Fuck.
Anyways,
Knock on real wood.
that's not wood.
I know.
Knock on plastic.
We're not going to a lumber store. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
He's got it.
Fair enough.
Knock on stick.
I'm knocking on my wooden legs.
I mean, it's made of wood.
Fair enough. That did come from an actual tree.
I mean, I can knock on wood, but I'd have to do that in the bathroom.
Don't do that on camera.
Of course not.
Are you calling yourself a treant or a dryad?
He's calling himself horny.
I am the bard. The bard is up.
So you're a treant. All right then, Plant Man.
All I'm saying is that sometimes I have wood.
All right then, Plant Man. Go out and photosynthesize.
Pretty sure I get arrested.
Anyway,
Sometimes he has wood, and then he uses it to make lumber.
the rock golem, as thanks, allows you to use
Please.
your newfound strength gauntlets,
It was good though.
and also points you guys in the
Oh,
direction
good.
of
I kind of need
a
that sapling. Thank you very much.
town over their mountain,
Don't make me torture
over the
Plant
ridge
Man.
of their mountain, which
The only beginning
was
of it was bush.
reported to have had
And I'm
a
gonna
lot
move on
of
because that was
activity with a certain group of robed figures.
Certain group of robed figures.
As in, literally everybody who was living there and wasn't a robed figure of a certain totally we're not a cult, we swear, fled and evacuated and completely fucked off.
Nice.
Have they committed crimes against Skyrim and its people?
Anyone that stayed
Pretty sure they
died.
violated the law.
Anyone that stayed was killed. Brutally.
What say they in their defense?
Why won't you die?
You get to the clouds,
Sort
Mr.
of.
Coffin. Who am I kidding? Of course you don't.
Fuck you.
He'd say do a mouthful of Pop-Tart.
Fuck you, Nazim. I'm gonna enjoy fucking shooting you in the face.
Anyways.
Fucking rag going down the goddamn stairs.
You have a lead now.
Follow the lead.
Following leader. The leader.
We're not following the leader, we're following the lead. Following the lead. The lead. The lead.
Are you sure
It
it's the
sounds
lead?
so wrong.
Are you sure it's the lead and not the lead?
It takes about a day and a half for
But
you.
that's spelled
to joke.
LED.
It takes about a day and a half
Dumb jokes.
for you to get over the mountain. There's a couple of rock slides, but Mr. Platinum Gauntlets can very easily, make
Bah.
sure you all aren't having any issues with them.
Yeah, he just like
Meanwhile, on
punches
the other side of the mountain, there's
LED
an
is
unending
light
rain of
emitting
fucking
diodes.
rocks.
We're not following light emitting diodes here.
Why not?
You get to the outskirts of the town.
Lead is spelled like lead, and reed is spelled like red. But lead and red don't rhyme.
No way!
Anyway,
There's more to that rhyme, but I can't
Yeah,
talk
but
about
but he said we're following the lead, and he's like, but why isn't it lead? And I was like, but that's spelled LED.
That's a light-emitting diode. We're not following pretty lights.
And I said, why not?
Because if we follow pretty lights, you will be lost for hours. I know you.
Remember, kids. Go what?
Who's shiny?
Ooh, he's candy.
Ooh, it's a candy.
Ooh,
You
he's
notice
candy.
as you
Remember,
get to the
kids,
outskirts of the town,
Don't follow the will-o-wisp.
The
Go the opposite
gate-
direction.
is battered and teared and marked
The little
in
wisps.
a black
Yes.
tar-like substance with some familiar insignias.
Alright, let's burn this bitch to the ground.
We've already got the tar.
I got the torch.
I have
got
produced flame!
And the gate seemingly is held together by what appears to be tentacle-like objects.
Ooh, tentacle war.
It looks like if you were to somehow remove the tentacles in any way, the entire thing would collapse into dust.
Do it.
Now I wish it was held together with duct tape and spit.
Do it.
I mean,
Do it.
Do it.
Kill him.
basically.
Should I
Okay.
do
It's held
it?
together with creepy,
Do it.
cold magic tentacles. So, close enough.
Can I use time hop on the tentacles?
You're welcome to try.
Okay, I use time hop on the tentacles.
As you use time hop on the tentacles, a secondary pair of tentacles sprout from the sides of the gate and interlock into where the other tentacles were located.
Okay, and 10 seconds later, what happens when they fucking come back?
The original
Okay.
tentacles fall off and literally turn to soot on the ground
Aw.
before your eyes.
Ah, shit.
I was going to insert one of them anally.
Okay.
I mean,
well,
what?
then,
That's your answer to everything.
Because I just stare at you in silence.
That's your answer to everything, you horny little troll.
Okay, I'm gonna breathe fire on them then.
Fuck,
Fuck it.
go to horny jail. Honestly, all of us need to go to horny jail. Let's
Right.
be real.
I'm breathing fire on them. Fuck it. Let's see what that does.
Fireball.
As you breathe fire on the gate itself,
Tentacles.
well, the
God.
tentacles, they are connected to the gate, so you're breathing fire on the gate and
Yes.
the tentacles.
Yes.
It glows a light purple and seemingly absorbs the flame.
That's never good.
Light purple.
Okay, well then in that case.
Everybody knows that purple and green
anybody
are the
have
evil
another
colors.
idea?
Maybe. Just
I
maybe.
weave my hand signs, and I cast Amaterasu.
Wrong class.
Wrong character.
Wrong class, wrong character. Wrong universe.
Fuck it, I'm gonna use I go where I please and just walk up and let's stick her. Although I could fly over the gate.
Really, Tallulah?
What the fuck are you doing?
Is there any, what specifically is the gate built on top of?
Ground.
Earth?
The ground.
So theoretically, I could soften earth and stone.
Theoretically,
And then
yes.
just sink it into the ground. Do it.
I mean, yeah, theoretically you could.
I mean, I could cast Firewall and just...
Not the firewall.
Yes, but we've already seen what fire does.
Yes.
Tallulah, are you on like some coke crack?
So
I
what's
want-
gonna try and stop
I
me
want
from
whatever
casting
she
soften
has.
earth and
Right?
stone and just
That's
sink
a
this
she.
whole thing into the ground?
I said she.
Oh, I thought you said he.
I mean,
I want
literally
whatever she
nothing.
has.
Nothing stopped him
Like-
from doing his shit, so nothing's going to stop you from doing your shit. Nobody but you knows you're here right now. At the moment.
I'm gonna soften earth and stone and sink this gate into the ground.
Okay.
Okay then, I'm glad that we've come to a conclusion.
I'm glad we had
glad
this
that
talk.
We've come to this agreement.
So
I'm glad
what
we had this talk.
happens? Does the gate just
As-
rise itself back up magnetically?
As you soften earth and stone and the gate sinks
Does it
into
start
the
flying?
ground,
Run.
you notice that instead of just going down into the ground as it would normally if it were an average
God.
gate. Instead, it opens more like the hungering maw of a giant beast.
Cool.
Outwards, you can see a crimson
What the weirdest
portal
thing we've seen?
emitting
Although
Not the weirdest thing we've
green
done.
streaks
one of the coolest.
crackling energy. And
Need I remind you about the
veins
centaurs?
like-
What happened with that?
Smooth.
Oh jeez.
So does that stop the gate from sinking down?
The tower. The tower made him meet.
the gate is gone and is now replaced with this portal. This portal maw thing.
Could you imagine centaurs made that?
Does that have
That's
teeth?
easy to deal with.
I don't want to.
You want to know how that's easy to deal with?
You imagine centaur made of meat? What?
Alright, the gate's gone.
Okay, let's
Oh.
go. Following the leader.
Should we walk in or should we throw something in first?
Let's throw.
I mean, there's the portal still there, but we can just walk around it.
You could throw the gnome in.
Okay, let's start.
You
Tell
are
me
the
when-
gnome.
Yeah, that's what I know.
Tell me we can't walk around it.
I like how the kobold is perfectly fine with this. The captain's like, I mean, he offered.
I never said that.
That's all I know. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, but now it's for certain that we can just walk around the non-existent gate.
I mean, yeah.
Can we poke it with a stick? It's like,
I want to know
Yes.
what's on the other
You're
side.
going to
Then we
poke
can
an
find
interdimensional portal with a stick.
no.
We're
It's
gonna
so-
go him inside. He wants to know.
I want to know what's on the other side.
Are you ready to roll a new character?
Maybe. Actually, I am. But
Okay, just so I'm
I'm
clear.
kind of bored of this one.
Just
we have a
so,
lot of casters in this party.
just so I'm clear.
Scared.
Are you actually throwing him in? Because there is a sequence that I have if you're going to do this.
Oh, cool.
Oh shit!
There is
Let's do
actually
it.
a sequence.
do it.
Wait, grab him. Okay,
There's
wait.
actually
You
a
and me grab
sequence
him.
that I
And we're
have
just like,
to
what?
do.
Oh.
That I have planned out for this
Over.
entire thing. If any of you decide to enter or put anything into
I
said
thought-
portal,
I start
Do
going.
it.
I mean, we can just have him bowl.
Okay.
Mr. Platinum Gauntlets can just fucking use you like a bowling ball and just throw you in like you're
It's like-
fucking nothing.
Or we could do like what
Skipping stone. Just skip you across
No.
the fucking ground. Just...
No. If we're
dwarf
gonna do
toss
any of that, he's gonna get lobbed.
Lobbed.
3 point!
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Woo. Or we could do what
I'm gonna
What
play some
Wolverine
Knockout
does.
City with this kid.
Okay, we're doing this.
okay.
Well, if he wants it, you can't convince him out of it at this point. Because he doesn't care what happens. Which means he's gonna roll the stupidest shit and come back out alive somehow. Because he wants this character to die.
Yeah. No, seriously, that's how my luck goes.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Oh, you want your character to die? You want to make a new one? Well, fuck you.
The
No.
dice are not
Yeah,
gonna
it
fly.
seriously took me three games, 3 like 5-hour game sessions on my Monday with my Monday group to kill my character off
Oh. I'm not
because
feeling well.
So what I
because of
need
dice
fr-
rolls.
Yeah.
What I need from you
The moment you want it is the moment it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
is a willpower check,
All right,
a constitution check,
all right.
and a flat check for both your
Oh,
intelligence
they're
and your
sticking
wisdom.
together.
Okay,
There's like a whole bunch.
cool beans.
So basically what you do for the final two is just roll and then add whatever your bonus from intelligence and wisdom will be. But then, you know, common and willpower for the first two.
23 for the willpower.
But
Okay. I'm waiting
They're all
until you
sticking
roll
together.
everything.
Wait, you said a willpower
you
check?
don't look at
Willpower
it.
check, constitution check,
Constitution
and then
check.
a flat check with the bonuses of your intelligence and wisdom.
Wait, Constitution or Fortitude?
Fortitude, probably.
Constitution.
Okay, so
Constitution?
just a flat Constitution check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just
Okay.
flat con.
15.
Okay.
He did.
16. And 20.
Yeah, he did.
As you sail headlong into the portal, all at once, it feels like every sense on your body is being horribly
Asking somebody
assaulted.
who hates the taste of strawberry.
Sweet.
Taste the strawberry and to find out if it tastes.
There is a taste in your mouth that you can't quite place, and if I were to describe it, it would be something along the lines of
that stupid.
Okay.
irony fudge pudding,
Irony fudge pudding. Interesting.
That one's mostly.
in the color of neon purple headache,
It tastes
Cool.
and it
Tastes
feels
fucking horrible.
like there is sludge
supposed to go
running
bad
through
until
your
March
entire
16th.
body, but it also feels like your entire being is on fire.
So-
I bought these on Saturday.
I'm on acid laced with heroin.
It also feels like your mind is literally melting out of your ear hole.
Sweet.
I don't.
Okay.
Okay. These
So-
are not eating me,
so,
and I'm throwing them out when
Do I
get home.
survive?
You
That is. You.
fall into
Usually
what
the ones
could
I buy
best
are that
be
bad.
described as an
look
unconscious
fine.
state. You take no damage
Aw.
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
other than mental scarring.
Mental scarring.
But right before you fall into unconsciousness, you are shown quite possibly every single outcome that could happen on your quest, i.e., you guys defeating the big bad evil thing that the cult summons, you stopping the cult from summoning the big bad evil thing, the cult summoning the big bad evil thing, and the big bad evil thing killing all of you and devouring the entire world.
Sweet.
So
I'm
many good
excited.
options.
You then slump like an almost lifeless heap back out of the portal.
Oh,
Damn it.
damn it. I didn't get to see what was on the other side.
As the gate wrapped in tentacle slowly comes back up into position. You are barely conscious at best.
Well, good thing we got past that gate first.
Yeah.
Do I have any lasting effects?
Yes.
Gonorrhea.
Give me just a second.
Every STD. Every single STD ever.
Am I now an insane cleric?
Also,
Madness.
welcome back.
Why?
Nice to see you're still alive.
Shit, still here.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Here I was hoping we'd get rid of a fucking gnome for good.
We already have 2 short people in the party. We don't need a third.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
You're right. Gnomes really are like roaches.
The
For
more
the next 10 days,
The more they want to die,
Uh-huh.
the harder they are to kill.
anything to do with your speech, casting spells, talking to people, anything like that,
Is it backwards?
you must roll a flat d20 with bonuses from both wisdom and intelligence for a DC to actually convey your message across to them or cast your spell or whatever it is you're going to be doing
Cool.
without breaking into some form of innate insane rambling that's just going to scare everything around you.
Tell me whenever I'm at work.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Not exactly what I hoped for, but good enough.
Also,
I wanted to die, but instead I got madness.
to everybody except for the partially conscious gnome, you notice that he is now
Oh god. It scared me.
ashenly pale.
Ooh.
His eyes have turned from whatever color they were to an onyx black.
I don't think eye color was on here. Nope, there wasn't a spot. There wasn't a spot for eye.
Well, I mean, it's your character,
Yeah.
so, whatever.
doesn't matter now.
But, I mean, it's gone now.
Yeah.
And he looks like he just was drugged through the 9 circles of hell, forwards and backwards, to get back to you.
I'm gonna poke him with a stick. But not like actually poke him myself. I'm gonna use my telekinesis and just like pick up a nearby stick and poke him. I'm not in the blast radius.
Yeah.
I got an 11 in order. I got an 11 on trying to say, on trying to speak.
I know what you are. Say it out loud. Clinically insane.
Frosty's snowman.
As you try to... Okay, so... What is it?
Glitter in the sunlight.
First of all,
You're cold.
I forgot to mention,
I know what you are.
you have to let me
Out
know
loud.
what it is. Along with doing the roll, you have to let me know what it is
So
you're
it's
trying
they want
to
to
convey.
come
I was going to. I was going to. I was just gonna say I didn't make
You're
it to the
pale
other
white.
side.
You're pale white.
You attempt to tell them that you didn't make it to
I
the
know what
other
you are.
side. What actually comes out of your mouth is
Come that far.
portals and meat bicycles.
Portals and meat bicycles.
I just grab him.
Yes.
Cockatiel's ribcage slaughter.
I grab him by the back of his cloak and just drag him.
Like, I'm gonna poke him harder. See if that
gentlemen.
might get a better response.
Just like lift it up over your head and just whack.
Ladies and gentlemen, the gnome has become a Malkavian.
I'm just gonna.
As you poke him with a stick, by the way, he
Does he
coughs up the same black tar substance that is encasing the gate.
Would you like to study this substance? I can cough up more.
I grab him by the back
I
of
think
his
if I
cloak.
kick you, I'll get more.
I start whacking him with sticks.
I was
Everybody grab a
gonna
stick
say,
and
would anyone like to do anything with this substance that your gnome is now
Coughing up.
violently coughing?
I've got a vial. I'll just take a little bit of it. Use it for
No, not unless I want to use him as a projectile
Don't use it
launcher.
for lube.
later.
Well, I
It's
mean,
used for
would you
lube,
like
it's
to?
used for later.
Would you like to find out the properties of what this can do?
Tina Llama.
I somehow doubt this is a nature check.
Oh!
You never know. You might find out something.
He's a doodle.
So you're saying roll nature.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Still.
Sure.
Let's do it fucking
Go ahead.
Sorry.
What's the worst that could happen?
1.
Did you actually roll a 1?
No.
I can do karate.
So I haven't even
Nobody
put it.
cares.
I haven't even touched my modifiers yet.
We trained him wrong as a joke.
When they ask you to train your replacement.
I trained him wrong
As a joke.
as a joke. I
So-
wondered if when I did that, they were like, "We gotta kick him the fuck out of the military right now." And then they went, "Wait, if we kick him out, we don't have anybody to fix guns." Shit.
Technically, you're not supposed to do it this way, but this is the way I do it, so.
And that was the first time you had job security.
Oh, Rambo.
So what did you actually roll?
17.
Modified 17?
Yes. Without the 17, it would have been a 6.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So you notice, not in its entirety,
Plus 11 to nature checks, thankfully.
not in
I
its
know someone-
entirety, but there are a number. I'd say about 35% of this substance is made up of natural components.
The rest of it are just additives.
Herbs,
Herbs.
certain berries,
Herbs.
Herbs.
the skin of a few endangered animals.
Alright, Magic Boy, what's this stuff turn into?
I'm not magic.
He's psionic.
Same fucking thing.
Actually, they're two completely different things.
Totally.
Alright, magic boy, what does this turn into? I don't do magic, I'm psionic. That's the same fucking thing. It's literally the exact opposite.
It's literally completely different.
How is it different? Well, one comes from outside, the other is inside.
Same thing.
It's
That's a fucking distinction.
It's like this thing that I read where fucking.
Do you know Arcana or not?
No. I know psionics.
It's this thing
Can
where
we throw him in the portal?
a fighter and a wizard are talking. Fighter and a wizard are talking. The fighter sees a shooting star and is like, "Ooh, a shooting star! Make a wish." The mage is like, "I can't." What do you mean you can't? Well, once you learn magic, you can't do anything. You can't do any of that stuff anymore.
The
No
price of
freebies
learning
or
magic
anything.
is no freebies.
No
No
I have
serendipity,
knowledge
no
arcana.
coincidences, none of that. You're responsible for every little bit of magic that you have to
Want
deal
me
with.
to try to convey
in
what I
addition-
figure out?
As a payment, though, you get
Do
to
not
cast
bicycle
fireballs
boy.
in your hand. Was it worth it? Oh, yes. Yeah, it was worth it.
I can cast fireballs from my hands. Of course it was worth it.
I'm gonna roll knowledge arcana.
We've been stuck at this fucking gate for half an hour.
Okay.
I blame it all on him.
Okay. Well, at least so far, just you rolling knowledge arcana does not require you to convey anything to anybody else. It just requires you to think.
I got a 21.
He says you have to leave.
You now know that mixed with nature boys, and not that nature boy, not Mr. I'm going to wear only my robe and harass airplane stewardesses. Mr. I commune with nature. You now know that
Woo!
there is a horrid
Yeah, give me a second.
there's a horrid dark magic. You can't quite place its origin, but there is some form of horrid dark magic mixed in with these natural ingredients.
Okay. Here comes the tough part. I'm going to attempt to convey this to the party.
I just realized I have knowledge religion.
I have knowledge religion also.
You make sense to have knowledge religion. You're a cleric.
What do you have
What's
knowledge religion?
what's your modifier for knowledge religion?
The fuck do you have knowledge religion for?
If you start spouting you worship
6.
mind flayers, then this relationship
16.
is done.
Nice.
I know your religion better than you do.
Why?
That's because
If you start spouting that you worship mind flayers, this relationship is done.
You're gonna be going to the portal next.
That would explain a lot of psionics.
18.
Just had to dance.
Congratulations! You managed to actually convey this message.
Instead of just battling about meat
It's a
bicycles.
bit...
Harble garble
It's a
gerbil.
bit very obviously in
In Crazy Town.
retard English.
In Crazy Town.
But
Live in the
the
flavor
party is able,
To decipher what.
through context clues and power of deduction, to understand what you're saying this
Nice.
time around. You're not just spouting bullshit.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice. Okay. I will be right back.
Nice.
You just use the background noises. I cannot sit still.
So you now know that
Don't make me have to use a diplomacy check to figure out this guy.
nature bullshit mixed with some form of
I'm not
black
trained in that.
magics.
Exactly.
Nature bullshit mixed with some form of black magics.
I was hoping I was going to roll a 1 on that.
I mean, I have gather
Exchange.
information, so I can use gather information on them. What do you mean? What do you mean by meat bicycles?
Due time. In due time.
I just can't wait till I roll a 1.
I also
Trying
have
to
knowledge
convey
local that
a
can work on
message to someone.
He's local to me.
Alright, so now that side show's out of the way.
Let's go check this shit out.
Okay. Can we just... I just grab him by the back of his cloak and drag him. Pretty much.
I'm gonna attempt to spout gibberish.
On purpose.
Just open your mouth.
Purpose.
Just open your mouth and just let it dribble out.
Rolled a 9.
You succeeded.
You're like a drunk man babbling to himself on the side of the road.
Speaking of which, did you take a vial of this stuff?
Yes.
You notice as you put the vial in your pack, the apple starts to vibrate violently.
Kinky. I take it.
That's your fault.
Okay, I take the vial out.
I take the vial from him.
It
You put it in
is
my own pack.
still as a stone. Now.
I shall hold on to it.
Okay, I'm just going to go closer to the gnome and just
Hold
move the apple closer.
It begins to crackle with the same energy as it did when it was hit by the blast. And shake like an epileptic kid at a rave.
So are we gonna have to play a hot potato to make sure it doesn't hit the ground?
Nice. So with that knowledge, I'm going to
Not
get the fuck away.
But it doesn't seem as if it's going to be drawing more power into the apple.
Come on, a moment. Yes, I gotta get
It actually feels like the apple itself is doing its damnedest to try to stay away from the liquid.
So once again, I take it. So
Right then.
I will put it in my pack. The keys are being passed around on screen. It's a kitty carnival. Or would it be
That
kitty
could have
carousel?
two totally different meanings.
Or it would be the kitty carousel. I don't know.
Again, that could have two
Afros.
completely different meanings.
Well, I mean, yeah, at the beginning of this, I did have like a cat in my lap, and then we had a cat over there. And then cats were crawling around on the windows.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole house was just infested with cats.
However,
You have an owl infestation.
We're owl exterminators.
while the apple seems to be freaking out, Chibi
Yeah,
Discordia
because
seems to be her usual self. She seems to be kind of chill and relaxed.
I'm back.
That's interesting.
She's kind of, well, honestly, she's asleep.
Who's asleep?
Chibi Discordia.
Little Discordia.
Oh. Oh, right. I
He-
forgot about Chibi Discordia.
Yeah.
He brought his app. He brought, after noticing
The apple's
A
freaking
vi-
out over what you're
a
spitting out,
vial
but she
of
is.
the stuff that you
Ah.
spit up, he put it in his pack, and the apple started to shake violently.
Oh.
So I took it. And
And
then
so
put it in
he
my pack,
brought it
so-
close,er and it crackled with the
Wait,
same
no,
energy
vibrating
as when it
apple.
got hit by that beam, and started to shake like an epileptic kid at a rave.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that was after I brought it near you, by the way.
That was what?
After I brought it near you.
After you brought it near me?
Yeah.
Wait,
I just
on
like sort of held the apple near you and just started crackling and throwing a fit.
That's terrifying.
It's gonna be fun.
So,
Indeed.
So I'm guessing
What would
we're
you
down
guys
to
like
party
to do
member right
now?
now.
Let's just continue on.
Yeah, let's continue on.
Michael!
I would like to point out, by some miracle, given everything that's transpired thus far, you still have yet to draw any attention from inside the gate walls.
Nice.
Gee, I wonder why. It's almost as if we haven't been making loud explosions like Michael Dubé.
Yet.
Michael Dubé.
Michael the baby.
Dubé.
Michael Dubé.
Let's go.
Michael Blé.
Let's go.
Michael Bublé.
Michael Blé.
I thought you were gonna say like we normally do to announce our presence.
What do you think this is, Pandora?
Relax. On Pandora, it's actually super weird if something's not exploding.
In other words, I should probably use the apple soon.
If you fall completely out of that chair backwards, I don't want to. I warned you. I warned you. That's all I have to say.
Hey, kitty cat.
Because between me and him, fucking, that chair is probably on its last legs.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
I probably honestly need to get a new one sometime.
I have a cat.
I mean, you do have a new one.
I see that.
I know, I probably need to set the new one up sometime.
Hey, Sean.
I know you're there.
I'm going to attempt to spout the word penis.
Penis.
Roll 6.
Instead of saying penis, you say my cockatiel.
You're waiting for the moment where you try to say something and you just spout stupid gibberish. I'm waiting for the moment where you purposely try to spout gibberish, roll a 1, and you speak the most eloquent poem possible.
he just recites War and Peace.
In its original Russian.
Yeah.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Given how everything...
My name is Ishmael.
Depending on how everything goes in these next
He
10
just
in-game
quotes
days,
the
we'll see.
Iliad.
Alright, so...
Pretty much anything,
the name of
almost
their
anything
gods.
can happen.
Clearly.
So, anyways, you know this is a cult stronghold from what you were told. And given your interactions thus far at the league, you can almost guarantee this is a cult stronghold.
Oh, before we enter the cult stronghold, I will attempt to deliver a warning of the outcomes that I saw from going into the portal.
Didn't you already try to do that?
Yeah.
No.
No.
He's just trying to say what he saw in there.
He just said the first thing he tried to say was, I didn't see the other side.
Yeah, that's
And
all
then-
you tried to say. Then you conveyed to them in broken retard English
What
that
What
there
the
was
tar is, yeah.
black magic mixed with the
And then you tried to say penis and you
natural
failed.
ingredient.
Because, yeah, this is important knowledge that might,
Come in handy at some point. Maybe,
if I can
maybe
manage to spit it out of my mouth. Incoherent words.
Yeah.
And just take my bicycle again.
Hey, it's a 17 plus 23.
You say it very eloquently.
You have
Okay,
you
by the
stutter
way-
a few times, like a kid with really, really bad Tourette's. And I don't mean like the Tourette's. I mean like the like Jimmy from South Park.
So Tourette's combined with a stutter.
But eventually, you get out and convey to them the outcomes that you saw.
Oh, that's horrifying. Good to know.
So
You also
so
notice
should we use
as he
these bombs or these bombs to blow up the door?
You also know everyone
That's
that
horrifying. Anyway.
isn't him, because obviously you can't see the own eyeballs in your skull.
Right.
Notice as he says this, they glow sort of a greenish. And I don't mean like the irises, where the irises should be, turn green. No, I mean the entire blackened eye has like a green glow behind it.
Cool.
Nice.
Anyway, so we blow up the door, or should we just like smash all the windows?
I mean, I can use a wall of force and just wreck the door and everything on the other side of it.
Just not giving a shit at all.
Okay.
No fucks given.
But, hear me out. Start at the top floor.
They won't see
I
it
like your
coming.
thought.
Or
I like your thinking there.
or we can throw the gnome through the door
Also,
and let them deal with the babbling. and
Or-
we go down.
everybody
Wall of
that's
iron
not
from
the
top floor going straight down.
everybody that's not the
Just smash
fit
everything
having
in its path,
crazed
including us.
gnome, give me a perception check.
Everybody but me?
Yeah, everybody but you, because I highly doubt at the moment you'd be able to notice anything.
Sorry, I keep...
I always forget the actual name for it, but the one that
Spot?
Yeah, spot. I was gonna say the one that allows you to look with your special eyes.
My friend!
Spot check. Oh. Sorry, just when you describe what happened to my gnome, I just keep going back to that
This is very
crazy
difficult.
guy from Little Nicky that's always found always spouting, "Oh, the end is near! Hellfire is gonna rain down upon us!"
very difficult
Blah,
with
and
cat.
all stupid shit like that.
Would you believe me if I told you I got the idea from a Monty Python skit?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I got an 11.
I got a 20.
Nice.
Plus 1, 21.
Ooh, a natural 20.
Yeah.
Wasted crit.
Yeah.
26.
Nice.
So
How
you all
dare you.
notice it. You notice a figure.
No.
And I did it with
Also,
a cat on
I
my
would like
lap.
to point out. I would like to point out that it is
Very warm
currently
cat. It is a
sunset,
heated
kind of
blanket.
dusk. So
Space
you know
heater,
the
if you
light
will.
isn't really shining over everything as it would normally. But you see kind of a figure poke their head out of one of the windows.
While we're standing there talking about blowing up the place.
But you hear, instead of hearing what would be kind of a, "Hey, what the fuck? What's going on?" You hear kind of, a familiar voice go, "That can't be them. There's no way in hell that's them. I swear that's not them."
Come on. So we're gonna blow down the doors. I think we should blow
What's your
down.
character's name again?
Adamus.
Let me get Kenny.
And my owl is
Were you
Winston.
playing with us in the first time this campaign was being done?
First time.
Yeah, I think he's been there the whole entire time.
When we didn't record it? The first time through? When I had to skip around because of you-know-who?
Oh,
Because
yes.
He kept fucking with my plot constantly.
Yes. I was around for that, yeah.
I don't think I was.
Who do you think this was?
Oh. Ah.
Yeah, you weren't around for this.
Oh yeah.
You
Okay.
kinda
before I
see-
joined, okay. I was
Yes.
thinking the other one.
Yeah.
You kind of see like a torch kind of scan around as best as possible. It was like,
I gotta blow my nose. I'm
which one of you fucking idiots gave this to me and said, "Hey, scan around, see if you can see them. Give me a fucking lantern or something."
When I asked for a torch, I wasn't asking for this kind of torch.
When I asked for a light, this isn't what I meant.
Can't-
I know one of you fucking knows how to cast spells. Cast a fucking clairvoyance or light down there or something.
Should I send my boy Winston up?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I sent my
also,
raven
keep
up
in
too.
mind, you can
I
now
forgot I had a raven.
speak to... I forgot to mention, you can also speak to Winston as if he were, you know, a normal person.
I know, and I'm purposely avoiding doing that for as long as I can
you and Winston can now have
because I'm trying
actual
to.
conversations.
I'm trying to avoid being the default one as much as I can.
I don't think you have much of a choice.
Exactly.
At least until Gnome Boy over here dies. Well, once Gnome Boy manages to kick the bucket somehow, or fucks off into the wilderness as a crazed madman.
Which you know isn't going to happen
You
until
will-
the final fight.
Yeah, then
Right.
you will no longer be the default one.
Fuck all of you. You're useless. You notice a rope descend from the window.
I pull
and
it out.
And a figure just kind of make their way down to you. And and as this figure gets closer, you
You gonna
notice
babble. You gonna babble at him.
Stay back. I have an apple.
It's your
I have a
your
parrot.
young orc girl friend. It is you idiots.
Who the fuck else would it be?
I don't know, Jim Bob and Fuckwit.
Oh god, I
Yes,
Oh wait,
we
that
do.
is you.
Exactly. Who else do you know would fuck around in
Are you
these
babbling?
assholes' stronghold?
apparently so.
You're just laying
With
on the
one of us
ground,
babbling like
being
a
dragged,
retard the whole time.
babbling to yourself. You're like,
I tried to say hello, but I rolled a 2 plus 6 is 8.
he's just babbling.
Case in point.
Meanwhile,
You try
I'm
to
just
say hello, but what comes out of your mouth is straight up the anus. Which, for you, is kind of par for the course.
Again. Who else do you know would wander around these assholes' stronghold with one of those babbling like a moron? Straight at the anus! Case in point.
Meanwhile, I'm just holding him. He's on the ground. I'm just holding onto him.
Well,
because I just finished dragging him. So.
at least now I know that I'm in the company of someone somewhat competent.
That's terrifying.
As
Yeah, I was gonna
terrifying as
say.
that may be.
Are you sure? Do you need to reevaluate?
Well, I can assure you, you're more competent than those idiots. Hey, we heard that. You were supposed to.
That is probably the saddest thing I've heard all day.
And we've had to listen to those guys
Ba-
babble.
Basically, just you're certainly more competent than these idiots. We can hear you. I don't give a fuck.
Are these yours?
No, those are not mine.
Laundry day.
Yay! Anyways, she kind of shoos them away and has them go home.
Something about
Fucks are
being
useless
at
anyways.
a cult compound and being told to go home. Just
Yeah.
so,
Do you want
get the
them?
fuck out of here.
Sure, I need shorts anyways.
Alright.
Sure.
What's the story?
Why are you here?
Well, we found out
And why are they not here?
And who are
they're
they?
not here because they're useless. I'm sending them away because they're useless.
And who are they?
The other idiots she was with.
Yeah, I know.
We found out
I just
about
wanted
this
to say
place.
something.
A band of local militia did what a band of local militia do and go, they killed our families and raped our crops. By the way, she's saying this as this voice that I'm putting on is the voice that she's projecting.
I'm just imagining the exact fucking voice. We go from generic young orc girl tenor to Jim Bob Dirt Farmer, exactly the way you're saying. Not a single change in pronunciation or frequency at all.
What?
They
Voice is very even, and
they killed our crops and raped our fields and burned our wives.
I tried to
Hold
imitate. I tried
They
to
raped our
imitate.
buildings and
Say something.
Look what you have created.
something.
Alright, you go from
Something.
to
Yeah, boy! Basically,
I tried
no
to.
change in difference.
I tried to
Look-
imitate exactly what he just said.
Look,
Just
look
deadpan
what
and
you created.
everything.
Something, dude.
He's going to abuse this at every opportunity now.
You
I
can't
am.
say yo without being happy.
I got an 8. I rolled a
Ready.
2, but plus 6 is 8.
I hope you're prepared for this.
what comes out of your mouth isn't even words.
I hope you're ready for tangents.
They can be.
It's
They
on
can
the
best
ground,
be
falling in
described.
the mouth.
They can best be described as a retarded fish
We
monkey
can tell it was actually
and a
falling
baby
over his
squirrel
beard.
having sex while trying to eat each other.
That was the most profound thing that's come out of your mouth this entire day. Now,
You
please
don't
never
even
say it
speak
again.
words. You just make the sounds of two
Oh.
mutants trying to fucking eat each other.
Kenny, that was the most profound thing that came out of your mouth all day. Please never say it again.
Again, he's frothing at he's on the ground frothing at the mouth, but we can't tell if it's actually froth or it's just his beard.
Okay. So,
So, anyways, I tagged along because, I kind of figured you all would be here already. By the time we got here, you weren't here.
Oh yeah, we were stuck
And-
doing another thing.
We were trying
For
to
months.
fuck around, or at least I was trying to gain some knowledge. They were trying to purposefully seek out cult members and either feed whatever engine it is they are creating, or
Turn his own to a giant fan.
just get horrendously slaughtered.
Yeah, we got kind of stuck in a cavern for a while.
In
Getting
a couple
blown up.
different places, really.
Yeah.
It depends on which one you want to recall first.
Yeah, like we got
Hush,
stuck.
child.
I went through a portal. I got 19.
Yeah, we threw him through a portal. We threw him through a portal. We got stuck in a cavern dealing with exploding lizards and no mafia.
There was this weird time-bending castle somewhere along the way.
Yeah, we accidentally, I think one of us almost fucked a succubus, but ended up crashing a fucking big ass bell down a tower. I got an apple of chaos. I have a weird thing on my shoulder now that you can't see, but I can, and it annoys the fuck out of me. Just normal shit.
Oh, and I joined.
Given
There's also a beam powered by money.
Yeah.
Given the Joe Dirt Farmer that I saw go through that same portal, I'd say he got kind of off easy.
Yeah.
Meaning you, not the farmer. He came out and, well, Abomination is putting it lightly.
Guess Pelo's been looking out for you, huh?
I guess so.
Wonder how much that costs. Might want to go back to that temple right now and find out exactly how much gold you owe that motherfucker.
You get one chance.
Everyone gets one for free.
This isn't Spider-Man.
I was referencing.
He says everyone gets one for free. That's right.
I was referencing how it feels to play Pyro.
Yeah.
Please forgive me, Lord. You get one chance.
Nobody can harm my medic if there's nobody left to harm the medic.
If you burn everyone to cinders, they can't even think of harming your medic. Okay. I love protecting my medic.
We're at half battery.
That kind of figured.
I mean, we're doing okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we're
got a little
doing
while.
okay.
To be completely honest, that's way better than it usually is.
Yeah, normally it's dead and turned off by now.
Yeah, seriously.
Or on its last legs.
Yeah. Alright, so.
So what happened to the jackals that used to own this residence?
Well,
Or have they even vacated yet?
they're probably killed. And the remainders fled. Most likely.
She kind of shines a lantern up to show you, like, a number of, like, gruesomely chopped up and carved up corpses and skeletons and the like, all leaking viscera. Pretty much everyone got the fuck out of here. I'd say these are the ones that stayed.
Good to know. Good
Okay.
to know. So, let's burn this bitch to the ground.
I mean, I have no attachments to it.
Was it really that hard for you to say that? Is there some sort of secret about this place that you aren't sharing with us?
No, a burp came out of nowhere.
I
was trying to speak and it just sort of... So, yeah.
I personally have no attachments to it. The only thing that I came here for was to see if I could find any information on what the fuck it is I plan to be doing.
I have an idea. I don't say that out loud.
I have an idea.
Instead, what comes out of your mouth is poopy fart train.
I rolled a
What is a
5.
train?
Why do you care about poop or farts? And why is it on the train? Why is the train made of this thing? And what is the train in the first place?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
does anyone want to do any snooping around or do anything else, or is everybody kind of in agreement so you just want to try and torch the place?
Let's just torch it.
Let's just torch the fucking
Torch the
place.
fucking place.
She's probably found out some shit now anyways. So we can find out from her.
Torch the fucking place, set the gnome on fire, and throw him inside.
Sounds good to me.
Alright, see ya!
God. I think this session I have been the most
And
in
then he
character
somehow
for a
survives.
kobold than basically the entire fucking time.
And
Somehow.
then he somehow survives the fire.
Probably.
Somehow.
So I just made a realization.
Mm.
This session I have been more in character as a fucking kobold than I have in basically any other fucking session thus far. The gnome wants to die? Sweet. Let's go for it.
So, after you all are in agreement of burning the place to the ground, the orc girl sets the lantern kind of on the ground and just kind of produces 2 torches from her bag and uses the flame from the lantern to kind of just light them. They're like, well, I found relatively anything that I could think of that would be any value from here, so...
Fireball, 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 firewall, fireball, fireball.
Did he mention fireball?
What about the fire call?
I imagine you just being a fucking JoJo character, just...
Call of Fire Thulu.
Oh man. So yeah, this place is just gonna be fucking shredded.
You hear
The fire
inside...
doesn't shred things.
You
Does if you want
hear just inside the gate, Edgar, did you light a fire? No, I didn't. Why? Okay. Good to know, good to know. Also, I should probably tell you the keep is on fire. What do you mean the keep is on fire? Exactly what I'm saying. The keep is on fire.
Fireball.
Well, what was that thing we were supposed to protect? The soul well? Yeah, the carapace for that is on fire too.
Fireball. Answer to everything.
I'm trying to do things.
I'm like fucking Oprah over here.
You get a fireball. You get a fireball. Everybody gets the fireball.
My cat.
Give.
It's my cat.
You don't want it.
No, I just don't want her climbing all over your shit.
You don't want the cat.
Anyways.
You will hand
Fucking
over the cat.
Jedi mind trick over here.
I mean, I have my own cat over here.
What do you think you are? A Jedi?
Anyway.
Mind tricks don't work on me, only money.
Anyways, as the conversation continues on to, well,
Yes.
if the boss finds out about this, we're dead anyways. Yeah, you're right.
Nice. Congratulations.
You also hear a horrific screeching sound as you look up into the sky, as the night sky is cracked by what can best be described as a blinding white beam filled with the souls of the damned and the innocent. Just going all over the fucking place.
Nice.
Some of them are kind of fighting. Maybe they had a vendetta in life. Maybe
not.
they didn't. Who cares?
At this point, it doesn't matter. Sweet. Let's get the fuck out of here before bad shit goes down. Also, before we get burned into crisps. It's up to you. You can stay.
If anyone have any more chances to babble incoherently. He put himself in a conundrum now.
We did.
Oh, believe me. If you feel...
If you really want, I can use entangling ectoplasm and throw you off the fucking cliff.
if you think this is the worst of his ailments, you are sadly mistaken. This is just the beginning.
In other words, we can either keep him around to see if dumb shit continues to happen,
Which it will.
or we can kill him now and save ourselves the trouble later.
I attempt to cast Atonement.
You can cast Atonement at this level?
Is atonement even what you
Yeah,
need?
it's only a
it?
5th level spell.
Oh, it's only 5th level spell. Huh.
Is
Yeah,
atonement
atonement's
even...
actually not really that.
I thought it was higher. I don't know why. I always think it's like a 7th level spell.
Do you even need
Don't know.
atonement to fix this?
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure remove curse would be needed first.
Do I fix this with ice or heat? Ice now, heat later.
Ice now, heat later.
Pretty sure he's gonna need electroshock therapy after this, which I can absolutely provide.
Alright, so what are we doing next?
One electrode on each head, or on each side of the head.
I mean,
Then I cast energy missile.
I won't go into specific detail, but what will happen to him will be more helpful to the party than harmful.
Sad day.
So do you keep the character or do you get rid of it?
I suppose I'll keep it just to see what he's talking about.
Don't worry, we'll make sure you get dragged around at least 5 more miles for that achievement.
Because curiosity is going to kill this cat.
Yeah.
Satisfaction will keep bringing it back.
Don't worry. When you really want him dead, I can kill him. Because after all, you're a gnome.
You won't. Somehow.
I'm a kobold.
Somehow you won't be able
It's the natural way of things.
It really is.
Somehow you won't
Hello,
be able
Sissy.
to.
Yeah.
Besides, you don't even fully know which one of the outcomes that you saw is going to be the proper outcome.
Right, exactly.
You just know you saw a bunch of shit.
I saw a bunch of shit. I felt a bunch of shit.
You
Apparently,
are-
I didn't speak a bunch of shit, though.
You are containing a bunch of shit.
Oh, hi, Sissy.
So what do you guys want to do now?
Leave.
Yeah.
Let's get to the next loading zone.
Let's continue on our travels.
Let's find the next cutscene.
Quick! Use the save point.
Here, let me whip out this town scroll. I'll get us back to our home base in about 10 minutes.
Well, as you guys continue on to the next encampment, not a town, but an encampment, you notice that the town that you set on fire goes pretty much supernova, but contained in just its space.
That's fucking awesome.
Nice. Terrifying, but nice.
Made my loins tingle.
So, in other words, we did good.
We did good.
We did something.
Yes. We did two things today. We managed to feed a bunch of rock monster golem things, and then we made our town go fucking nova.
I mean,
Let's
the only
say-
people that were there were either the corpses of the two guys that were talking, or the soon-to-be corpses of the cult members that didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
Everybody either left or got gutted.
In other words,
Wait.
we're good.
We're good.
Hot
Hot toy.
Hot toy.
Hot toy.
toy.
And you said this is for the next 10 days?
Yes, you're like this for the next 10 days.
10 in-game days.
Yes. Yes. That's fucking amazing.
Hot toy.
And during that time, other shit might happen. Or
It's
that
okay.
might... Or it might only happen after the 10 days.
We will see.
Yes.
As you
See,
make
I have 10 days to attempt to stop as much Bible bullshit as I can.
Yes.
as you make it
Guys,
to
I know
the
your
next
character's never going to sleep
encampment,
again.
you are kind of stopped by two cloaked figures, not the same cloak, obviously.
Too late, they're bad anyways.
And they go, "Who are you? What are you doing here?"
We're obviously setting this
I'm your stepdad and your mom.
Very funny. If
I
you
know
don't want
I
to
am.
adorn the end
Hilarious.
of my spear, tell me what the hell you're doing.
I just told you. Don't you fucking open your mouth.
Let me try to explain it to him.
So you know that town that's
What's
just went nova?
that day?
You mean the one that got taken over by the assholes?
Yeah.
I mean, the one that just blew up?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
You don't need any more credentials. Just know that we did this shit.
Yeah.
Sound good to you, capiche? Why did I say it like that? What the fuck?
Yes,
You
Mr.
Italian
Mafia
now?
Man.
Look,
You come to me. You come to my warren on the day of my 13th daughter's wedding. And you don't even bring a gift for the dragon. I told you to stop with the Godfather stick. Yes, my liege. Now, to get on to business.
look. As long as you don't fuck with any of the refugees that we have here, and by fuck with them, I mean cause them harm, obviously, I think we'll be okay.
What? Why does everybody look at me? All I do is babble.
Don't touch the refugees.
Oh.
Don't spit on him either.
Oh.
Don't look at them.
Okay.
Because we don't know what might fucking happen.
Yes, sir.
I swear I will eat your jugular.
Eat it.
Raw.
So, if you guys want, since, you know, it's already almost 7:20,
Yeah, I was gonna
you
say.
have reached a rest point.
Yay!
Nice.
Don't make me use a 1d20 to deal 1d4 damage to you.
Quick! Use the save point. Somebody pitch a cabin. Oh, sorry, sissy. I didn't mean to hit you.
I want to make a weapon that does that.
A 1d20 to deal 1d4.
A 1d20, but you divide it by 5. You roll 1d20 for damage, but you divide the damage by 5.
It would be so useless.
Exactly.
It would be useless. All right,
That's why
Come on,
joke
sissy.
weapons exist.
Exactly.
let's go turn the camera off.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Taking the kitty with you.
With all that being said, we actually got more shit done than we probably should have.
Probably usually do.
Than we absolutely usually do.
And I babbled a whole lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
congratulations.
This is gonna be a short episode, but whatever. So yeah. Fucking see ya.
Bye.